do the general evaluation.
Toastmasters and guests, good evening.
Good evening.
Calling your mother and speaking to her every day is one of the best time you can have. But you miss one day, you will get 10 missed calls back from you. Oh, and she will be very worried what's happened to you. And to fill that gap, I was on jollification for 25 days. I was on vacation. During that vacation, I had pure ecstasy. But 2 days of that vacation, I missed something which was more ecstatic than any of our vacations. That is the meeting of June 7th. The spirit of unity, the joy and the feedback and the joy of growing together. Believe me, I am not getting anywhere else in my life. Only in June's you get that spirit. And today, our meeting was an example of such a spirit where we came together collectively and supported each other to grow. Starting from the meeting at 6:30, when I came in itself, there was an early bird tabletop session going well. And to my astonishment, it was not an early bird table topics, it was a real table topics. It was a real table topics, people were attending very well. I was trying to attend the camera, put the camera there, after I understood that I am actually disturbing people during a table topics. So I stopped that, and the way Jacob conducted the session was, he was enjoying that very well, good topics. I think all of the people enjoyed that very well. Then our Surgeon at Arms started with the call to order. He mentioned the essentials very clearly, the mission, the taboo topics, and whatever about the emergency exits, everything was clear very well. The only suggestion is you might practice or you can introduce something to boost the energy. Why it might be something like a little bit of activity or something, so that you will be the starting itself will have a very high energy. And since you are in term for a long 1 year right now, so you can start right now and practice or try different things. And our president started with, I think all the presidents have a good smile, except mine. We started with a very good smile. I was very happy to see that smile. And then you had a personal story with a message in that. And the way you introduced the guest, there was something very good. I've seen that you asked somebody to show how he has to introduce as a guest, so that we actually saved a lot of time, and it was very clear for the guest how to introduce themselves. It's something very good. And you introduce the TMOD in such a way that everybody would like to have TMOD, to become a TMOD one day. That was a very introduction, and TMOD started the meeting with this profound and very personal, I think, it was very dear to his heart, that message. So even though there was no explicit message during that, whatever podcast, the story tells, but there was a lot of implicit messages, which I think is more powerful than saying something, okay, call your mother every day or love your mother or something like that. He did not say anything like that, but very subtle messages, very powerful messages were given to you during all these meetings. Now straight to my team of evaluations. So the evaluator, the first evaluator was Toastmaster Yasir, evaluating Reggie's career speech. You had a good opening of the speech, you constructed your evaluation itself as a speech very well, and you added humor. The only suggestion might be you can look a little more to the summation side, whether you have narrated the points and you summarized. And then came Toastmaster Suchil, was evaluating Hasim's speech. He analyzed speech very well from beginning to end, and he has given his suggestions. And one thing I really liked about this evaluation was it was actually having that real motivational effect. Then came our Toastmaster JRT, Dilip's speech, and you analyzed the speech very well. And I think you have not done the speech, but you've gone through the objectives very well. You understood what are the objectives, and you have very good suggestions. Again, from a contest perspective, summation can be, rather than any summary, listing out what were the strong points and what are the recommendations. If you can have such a summary, it might be better from the contest perspective. Now coming to the table topics. It was a very good table topic session. Toastmaster Ocean conducted that very well, and I've seen that even though I think they have given one a little extra time, I think President also was intervened to ensure that everybody is getting a speaking slot. So that is very well conducted. We are coming here not just to witness, we need a speaking slot. That is something very well done. Toastmaster Hisham, men and women speak different languages of love. Oh, you spoke very well. It was very fluent. And as a general suggestion to everybody is, when you are attending a topic like this, first of all, you are getting a speaking slot, and we are all here to, giving us contributions with our ears. So use our time to the maximum. Use 1 hour, means 1 minute 30 seconds. But if you see an average speakers were using less than 1 minute. Whatever you want to speak, you speak, but use the time. That's one suggestion. From a contest perspective, that was to exam also. Once you take a stand, please don't go opposite to the stand. Like, men and women speak different languages of love. So if you start with, okay, they are different, then try to be there, say that you are different, don't say that until otherwise, okay, they speak the love is same thing. So it might buy out marks. But here when we are practicing, it is okay. But if you are practicing so that you can practice in participate in contest, try to take one step. And Shafiq, retirement plan is important to us. After 1 year, I think, still you have that old courage and strength in you. You spoke very well. The only suggestion is might be you can come to the center stage, but I know you are on the way from after 2 years vacation. So next time you can come to the stage. Toastmaster Sadish, social networking is good for younger generation. You had a small story and anecdote. So that was a filler for you. That's something very good we can practice. Try to take a story. That means around 30 seconds to 1 minute you can speak on that. And one suggestion is to attack the topic. If it is social network is good for a younger generation, means attack the topic with whether it's good for younger generation or not. Don't say as a general thing like it's good for everybody. Then Swati, television soaps create violence at home. You spoke so well. I was really amazed to see the way you spoke, and including that I'm sorry, I cannot speak also, you spoke well. You could have continued a little more time, and you could have attempted more on that occasion. Then Subhash showing why mothers are special. People repeated this topic. That's a good way of getting some breathing space to think about. You also spoke well, and sometime I think you decided you have to be nervous here because I'm a guest, and you said that. So I've seen that some people, some of the speakers, sometime they are feeling they are tabletop side to be nervous because we are conscious. And all of a sudden we become conscious and say, no, this is not for me. But you are up to that point, you are speaking so well. Continue that. And it was just Olivia, more time or more money. You spoke really well. You spoke really well. And first of all, you dressed very well. It was nice to see you here. Spoke well and with a lot of quotations. I think you are an experienced speaker. You can learn from your work. Then Manish, would you break low to save loved one? You also spoke very well. You took a stand that you will break the law. After some time, I think you thought, what will happen? So you took a stand back. So if you're taking a stand, take that stand that I will stand in 4 minutes. But overall, if you see all these people, when you attempted, I think everybody in the first section till you continue or till you disrupt your speech, all of you very fluently speak. So, the Gina, what makes you smile? I just want to understand from you, whenever you come here, you make us smile. The first sentence, just even says something that will make us smile. This is something, a very strong point. Please continue that. I think that is very impromptu what you are doing, but please continue. Please make us smile. Now coming back to the table topic master. Good topics. Only one was connected to the theme of the day, but it was very attemptable topics and you conducted very well. The only suggestion is maybe you can remind people about the word of the day so that they will use the word of the day. Another one is try to encourage people to clap. Let's go through the other role players. Word master. I think you are a professional word master. She loves the role. She loves his word, loves her word, and she was so happy. Normally when some clubs have that 100%, whenever you use this word, they clap. We have a 50-50. But you are so excited that you are clapping. Glorification means you are clapping. And the way you reveal the word itself is something, ladies and gentlemen, I present my word. You are excited. And the way you finally presented your report also shows that you are actually enjoying your role. That was something very good. Then, word of the day, round robin. People attempted the round robin very well. I think we were on time. Might be we could have given time to everybody. That is something that Satyamurti is called. Then joke master, again, the official joke master of the club. This was an example of how you can make a thing which is not a joke, present in a humorous way, and have a nice time for people. That was, I really appreciate it. Because coming and having a joke itself, there is something already a punchline in the joke. You are just delivering. Here you are creating the laughter. That shows that you have that humorous muscle in you. And that also I think it was very improved. The only suggestion is what I understood from the last agendas is you are the official joke master. So next time if somebody is asking for a joke master, please bargain with me. Okay, I'll take a joke master, but guarantee me for a table topic. So that you get something else. You won't be rude with your, traditional way. Trivia master, that was something really interesting. Very humor, and you added a lot of humor in that. And the audience was, I think that's a good role we have recently started that one. The only suggestion is, we people are so carried away. You might not get so carried away and break the time so much. I listen to the time because it's affecting Timothy's also. Timothy's timing as well. Because he cannot say no. All the people will support Timothy. They want more questions. Then the grammarian reports. Here, Swati, here also you are enjoying the report. I think that was one of the most detailed grammarian report. And we have even good suggestions. Our counters report. And I'm sure that it is something you really need the skill and patience to listen. And first of all, having that word itself is a great thing. And to improve for us, I always recommend that please read the name. It's okay. Because grammarian you not need to say the name because we know. But counter we don't know. It's 18 figures, we don't know who was what. So I suggest read out the names. Now another clinical joke was from Manish. Doing a role of timer itself needs an particular. Timer has to be in a different plane with his mobile or with his ears. Might not be doing each and everything in the meeting. This is something I feel like it teaches the hardship of life. that I don't know. You have done it very, very good. I think I have covered all the role players. Now, some general topic about general things about the meeting. First of all, I've seen that generally the people are very helpful during the giving the juice and everything. Keep that very good spirit. It's very good to see that against the agenda or whatever it is, you are working with us. That's something very good. One suggestion I have is like when the speaker comes here, after the class, please let us try collectively with PMODs, agenda terms, and everybody try to avoid any disturbances like setting the slides or anything. Because we as an audience, it's okay for us, but for the speaker, we are creating a great momentum. Let's not break that momentum. So if you want anything to set before, please set before. And I request ESCOM, I think our club with 47-50 members, one subject term is not enough to run. We need one subject terms here, one person to look after the slides, and please don't leave to TMOD to adjust the slide because we have so many other things to run the meeting. So somebody else shall help you do that. Another suggestion to the evaluators is like when you are running, you're reading the objectives. Please read only the objectives because we are listening to you and understanding the objectives. If you add any other words, you will think that is also objectives. So when you are reading the objectives, only objectives, whatever written on the manual. Please don't add any of your lines like or otherwise something else. All the best, and you can add that clear. Another one is Dunes is an international club. So I suggest to use the international common language English. Plus, your topics should be not revealing very specific to your locality, nationality, or such words. Try to practice as an international club. This one suggestion. One thing I have noticed, like Delhi was taken here, called, and then it was sent back. I feel, but I took it as a very positive thing. I want to appreciate both. Because the way you handled that situation, you are so cool. Because you are enacting the so-called, it was very happy you are going. So we also felt that it is very cool. It was an example of how to conduct a meeting. We cannot expect that everything will go 100%. We have not practiced that everything. It's not a second or third show. So things can go here and there. But if you keep your calm, like Modi and the speaker did, it's okay for the audience as well. So it is something very good we shall learn as TMODs and our role players. And coming to the TMOD, I think normally the meetings, the first half is very high and the second half is a little, you want to go over my. Here, the first half, he was learning a lot of things, like feedback, voting, or introducing some role plays. But once again, he has regained his real charm. He put that energy into the meeting. He was clapping, he was leading the clapping, and that was very obvious in our second half. So overall, the meeting is going and ending in a happy. And I really like the way he was introducing, giving a lot of filler lines. The filler things to keep people engaged. And overall, he has conducted that meeting very well because he has done some homework. He conducted it. He contacted each and every role player, got his attention, got his introduction. personal line he has given to each and every role player. That is what so overall, it was an exciting meeting. I really am very happy for June because this is in July and August. Not many people can clubs cancel their meeting or conduct joint meeting because there are not enough members. Here we are having trouble. President is having trouble to give enough opportunity to every speaker. And we have a great team body. And when I analyze the full meetings, I mean, you have completed your P2. So I will say it's not a bad job.
I'm certainly not going to ask him this question whether he's a biology student. He's actually like